Hey everyone, V here, back with some more Metaphor ReFantazio. When we last left off, we made our way through the Regolith Grand Cathedral. Regolith? Probably, I've been saying Regolith, but it's probably Regolith, like Regal. Made our way through the Regolith Grand Cathedral. Got all the way through, all the way to the top. We fought Zorba, and we defeated Zorba, who then promptly launched himself off a building. You know, pretty normal, casual. And then, with his dying breath, he reanimated the human that was killed the human corpse that Luis had thrown into the square. And so we had to go and kill that human quickly before it rampaged and devastated the city of Grand Trad, which we did. So we are officially done. Oh no, I can't go over there. It's that repeating dialogue stuff. So we are officially done with our first dungeon and boss section of the game. And now, after that, we learn that apparently the Sanctus Church has some sort of announcement that they're planning on making in 10 days or 9 days now at this point. And that this announcement may somehow influence our plans moving forward in our movements against Luis. So, with all that said, we are officially ready to kind of get moving here. We have the next 9 days to kind of just, spend our... Look at all the magic just coming off of Gallica. We have the next 9 days to kind of just, run around town, spend time with people, do various activities, raise our stats, raise our follower ranks, stuff like that. So we'll see what we can accomplish there before we move on. But yeah, I think that's where everything's at. Let me go ahead and see, what did everyone do here? So 15% of people spent time with supporters, either with Hulkenberg, with Stroll, or with someone that I haven't apparently even met yet, so that's interesting. Spent time in town doing one of those activities. Spent time in a labyrinth, yeah, so Regolith Grand Cathedral, can't do that, already did that one. Gallica Corridor, we saw that yesterday, and I don't really know what the deal is there. If that's somewhere that we can go or something, I don't know. And Tradia Desert, which I believe we did unlock. They said that we can now go accept bounties from the recruitment center and then go into the desert to train. So, that's certainly an option that we have. Or we can spend time with supporters, which seems like it's probably not a bad idea. But, one other thing I did want to just quickly mention. So, there were those couple chests that I missed in the cathedral, and I looked it up afterwards, and I did miss them. Yeah, so can't go back and get those, which sucks. There was a part of me that was considering, replaying through the cathedral or something, but that just seemed like a bad idea. It would have been, it took several hours to get through that. And I'm sure even speed running through it would have taken me at least a couple hours. So, yeah, apparently what you were supposed to do was, there was that one room that was, maybe I'll try to put some stuff on the screen here so you can see what I'm talking about when I'm going through. So, there was that one room that had the rubble in front of it, right? And there was an exclamation mark in front of it in the room. And so I was like, what's up with that? How are we supposed to get in there? It turns out that if you crawl from a different... There's a crawl space you can access from a different room that'll get you into there. If you do that, if you get into that room, you get a key. That key lets you get into the room next to the treasure chest on the altar, which, in that room, there's a crystal or something that you can destroy. And once you've dealt with that, that gets you a key that you can use on the treasure chest on the altar. Now, in that treasure chest, there is not actually anything useful going forward in the game, but what there is a medal or medallion or something that you can then bring to the to that giant statue of Forden that we were like running across its arms. You could bring it there, which would cause the arms of the statue to lower, which would allow you to cross them and get to the treasure chest on the other side of those arms. And in there is an armor piece that you could keep. So I believe, let me see, because I think the stats of that armor piece were, it had like 100 defense. It was for mage or healer, so 100 defense. So that would, you know, be a decent upgrade for these guys, but, you know, oh well. It also had like a couple evasion, I think, and it had magic +3, so it would increase each of their magics by 1, but oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, so that's what I missed there, which, you know, unfortunate, but that's where we are. Wow, look at how much mag I have. I have 52,000 right now. We are doing pretty good. I can probably go sell a bunch of stuff too.
Save it.
Well, okay, so let's start running around. Let's see what we can accomplish today. I overheard your conversation with Fabienne from out here about how you dealt with the human. But don't worry, I won't tell anyone, unless you want me to, that is. If I may say, I genuinely think what you did was amazing. You protected our city for us. We should all be grateful. Why, thank you. I appreciate you saying that. Okay, so we still have this thing that we can do here. There's this shop, which is only open at night, I believe. Seems the trouble at the Grand Cathedral's been settled. I heard from a soldier I know that, apparently, they saw folks controlling a mysterious magic power without using igniters. Quite an intriguing tale. That's just a rumor, right? You'd find no fault in thinking so, young man. In today's world, magic and igniters go hand in hand. When I served, I heard plenty of stories about the Annex War. Granted, igniters at the time weren't as developed as they are now. I remember one tale about a mage who could use real magic. It even involved some secret ritual or what have you. I'd hoped to witness it at least once before I died. But it seems slinking around the magic shop's the closest I'll get.
What is it?
I don't know what these voices I'm giving people are anymore. I'm just kind of going with the flow. Oh, yep.
Come on.
Yeah, just someone, you know, cursing us out for being an Elba. Classic. Totally classic. Where are all the shops in this place? Oh, they're all down this way. Yeah, we have lots of like treasure and stuff that we can sell. Oh, little boy. Don't talk to me, Elda. Cool. Thank you. Thank you, parents, for teaching your child racism. How dare they mock me? Every last one of them. Poxy, lousy, no good, rotten son of a goddamned. If I didn't ignite her, I'd...
Hey, listen.
Yeah, this is how you screw yourself over, because you get the populace all angry and then they fight back. If you ask me, what a warrior needs most is agility and luck. First is agility, not only to beat your enemy to the punch, but also for escaping when you need to. And luck, to put it bluntly, that's all that matters in the end. Cowards who lack courage, they don't go out honorably, tell you that. Even getting paid will's a matter of luck, isn't it? Just a theory of mine, but feel free to take it to heart. I don't know why I'm going with so many, like, weird Scottish-Russian accent combinations right now. Oh, do I have an item that needs appraising?
What is it?
The human at the Grand Cathedral had someone finally put it to the sword. Just goes to show, not even being in the capital means you're safe. So I've made my choice. I'll buy the best weapon this shop has to offer.
Hello there.
Okay. Appraise. Oh, I have a bunch of stuff to appraise. Okay. Yeah, let's appraise it all. I have money. Okay, cool. Oh. Ooh, okay. Let's just get everything appraised and then I'll check it all out and see what seems good. We can sell all this treasure. 14,900? Hell yes. Getting some real money here. We got a bunch of weapons that no one can do anything. Oh, because they're all for different classes. Or archetypes, whatever, you know what I mean? Sanctor's Mantle. Ooh, that would be useful. Oh, it also, yeah, so I think that the armor that we could have found in the cathedral was like a better version of this, because if it also had an effect that made you more dark resistant or something. So you get magic +3, 100 defense, and dark resistance. So it was like this, but on steroids. But whatever. Okay. Let's...
What do you think?
I think we already talked about all this. Okay. Anything that we just got that is worth equipping? No weapons. Ooh, I have 2 of these. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. So this one gives me an extra defense, but this one gives me increased evasion against dark. Yeah, I'm gonna take this one for myself, and I'll give Hulkenberg one of these. Any good weapons for her? No? Okay. Can I even change out Gallica's stuff? No, I can't. I feel like she's gonna become a party member at some point. Okay, so magic +2 is what ours currently gives us. Someone already has these equipped. Okay, I'm gonna keep my magic +2 ones. Any good accessories we have? Mage light skill, ooh. That's cool. Honestly, what does the one I currently have? This one gives me endurance +3? I feel like I should take... Let me see. I, as a mage, currently have... Which spells? Yeah, so getting light would be great. Really just filling out my list of things that I can use on people. Yeah, sure. Let's take that. Okay. You got this, which can be purified at a church, but I'm not cool enough for that yet. This one... I don't know, this one gives me endurance +2. That doesn't seem like a good upgrade. Does she have the... I must have the purity gloves on what's-her-face? On Hulkenberg? Yeah, I do. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think that's good for everyone. Actually, what is his accessory? Mage Wind? Yeah, no, it's good for him to have some sort of magic skill. It would be good for me to have some sort of physical ability, but oh well, that's not the world we live in. I could inherit something, but that seems like a waste because I want to have that spot filled with wind. Yeah, like that. Should I just like start unlocking skills just to have lots of skills ready to go for whatever I do? Like how much would it cost to unlock 6,000? Oh my god. So it costs 10,000 just for these 2 alone? Oh my goodness. I know I have a lot of mag, but still. No, because I don't feel the need to switch out my stuff right now. The heal. Let's see, is there anything better I could give him? I don't want to give him that. He has a magic spell, so that's fine. Yeah, no, I think heal is good for him to have. And for her, healer. There we go. I just gave her bot for... Oh, because I accidentally unlocked this one. Right. That's why. Should I give her a physical attack? That might not be the worst idea in the world. Halves damage taken when ambushed. She has HP for everyone. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give her... Oh, actually, what do I press to just instantly do it? Just that. Yeah, I'm gonna give her this instead. She doesn't need that, she doesn't need that fire spell. Okay, I think we're good there. I'm not gonna start buying new, like, weapons and equipment and everything right now. There's really no point when we just finished with the dungeon.
What's up?
A full plate looks sturdy, but I bet it's hard to move it. If a human came, I may not be able to run.
What are you
That's
pining
important.
for?
I'm just gonna take quick looks at everything they have. Right, there's this 50,000 thing, which is insane. Just sell your family for it. Okay, up here is, yeah, this lady who wants to talk about
That's what we quite
discrimination.
And what is it you want?
Anything good you got? Still none of that parched water, huh? What's up with that?
That will be quite enough.
Okay, let's go keep exploring town. I just want to see if there's anything new since the last time we explored. I feel like there probably won't be, but just want to do a quick pass to make sure.
You're not serious.
Mum hasn't come back. Dad said she went somewhere far away. I asked who was going to cook dinner and Dad started crying. Oh no, Jesus. What do you got to say, Gallica? Hey, remember the shopkeeper that spoke to you at the Igniter shop? She was so cryptic, but I haven't been able to stop thinking about what she said. But anyway, what's on your mind? Oh, cool. Looks like there's someone who wants to see you. Want to look for them? Maybe later.
That reminds me. That's right.
A monster's been appearing in the desert near the royal capital. They posted a bounty for it. Okay.
Hey,
Town
remember?
activities. Oh yeah, there was an old man with fairies and stuff.
Oh,
What's happened?
What's your deal?
Looks like the mess of the Grand Cathedral's been resolved, but that doesn't mean it's all over. The human may be gone, but monsters are still roaming the place. The people of the city seem to think the state army will do something about it. It's bollocks if you ask me. How the hell are we supposed to deal with monsters like that?
I don't know. Isn't that your job to figure out?
Damn it all. Louis is damn private. Good goal.
There's a map being handed out to the soldiers at the recruitment center. The military takes credit, but we're the ones who did the surveying. The Mage Academy, I mean. Even with it gone, the combined knowledge of its sages supports the country from its grave. That's amazing. I look back on it with pride. And yet the Sanctus Church closed its doors. Its wisdom was abandoned, and now look at who's suppressing that knowledge. I'll hold a grudge for the rest of my days, but talking with you makes it feel less. Let me give this to you by way of thanks. Why, thank you. I appreciate that.
Well,
Very generous of you.
who did this happen? Proper racist.
Oh yeah, there's no human there anymore. Can I talk to you about stuff? I want to see the rock.
Isn't that?
Yeah, I think we've read through this before.
But so
Wait, what did that say? Thou who art destined to become king. Locus of his people support, great custodian of their anxieties. At the foot of this monumental stone will their feelings gather as mag.
'tis in thy hands now.
To thee, by thy daily standing accumulated, by which thy growth is empowered, this mag is henceforth entrusted. Hey, got a little extra mag. Due to the king's magic, the face of the highest ranking candidates have appeared on gigantic stones called coronation rocks. You get mag. The more popular you are, the more mag you get.
Yep.
Yay!
Proper
Cool.
racist.
Okay. I don't need to talk to all those, hear what all those townspeople are saying again.
What would the gods do?
Stupendous.
Serves you right, you damn nobles. That's what happens when you waste our tax money. Stop it! What are you gonna do if that Knight Commander hears you?
Take me for a fool, do
Damn
ya?
that Luis, how dare he disgrace sanctism. He does have his defenders though. Those tribes and pagans that abhor sanctism are truly... best to leave those people be, when the ignorant fools would feel inspired by the likes of Luis now.
Isn't this nice?
Okay, look, Luis clearly isn't good, but the Sanctus Church really kind of left a vacuum for him to fill.
Right?
Accepting a bounty is not a bad idea. Plus, it looks like none of the soldiers from your recruitment interview are here. If anyone gets suspicious, we can fake it by mentioning Hulkenberg. Okay, what do you got to talk about?
Oh, the captain's gone, the Grand Cathedral's a mess, my work keeps piling up. What? You're here for the bounties? Oh, sure, have a look.
You can accept bounty requests. Targets are very powerful, but you'll be rewarded in kind. Requests are added over time, so don't forget to check back. It's good you haven't been found out. Maybe I was worrying too much. 10,000. Nice. Maneater Mangela. Fiend of the Wastes. I need to slay the Maneater Mangela in Traudia Desert, south of Grand Trad. The informant at the Hushed Honeybee Inn in Grand Trad should have more details. 10,000 Reeve just to defeat this monster? I guess they must be really struggling with it.
That's what you want.
This one caught your attention. It's a request to slay a Maneater Mangela that's said to appear in the desert south of Grand Trad. Even though it has the run of the desert, it usually hides in its entourage of wild dogs. Take out enough wild dogs and it'll show itself eventually. The military is short-handed, so this one's been difficult to handle. You still want the contract?
Yeah.
You're brave for someone so young. Okay, it's all yours. To get to the desert, go through this large gate south of San Romeo Street. After you walk a bit, you'll find it. Also, beasts aren't your only concern out there. You run into a swarm of sandworms if you're unlucky, so beware. As for the details, we're too understaffed to give you much, so go ask an informant. That bunch just rubs me the wrong way though.
Counting on you.
If you do somehow manage to slay the Mangela, bring back the Rampager tail as evidence. Good luck, and try not to get yourself killed out there.
Let's do it.
No deadline. We can do this literally whenever. Cool.
Each of these bounties are quite formidable. I wouldn't take them on unless you're really sure you're prepared.
Anything else going on in here?
Yeah?
Oh yeah, this guy.
Have you heard the news? The state army defeated a human. Splendid, isn't it? This should free up the soldiers for a bit. Hopefully those wanted posters of Heismay will catch their eye.
Who's Heismay?
Oh, yeah?
Bounty hunter ranking. Yeah, Katharina. That has to be the Katharina we know, right? I guess she really is worth her salt.
Yep.
Impressive. But these contracts aren't anything you couldn't handle. It'd just take a while to catch up to Katharina. Yeah, we are super powerful, to be fair. We're basically the coolest.
No.
Okay. Anything else in this area? No, nothing down there. You got anything new to sell?
You there.
No.
Bye-bye now.
You need to change up your wares a little more often, my friend.
Blasphemy.
Okay, yeah, so for future dungeons, I'm gonna have to remember not to leave until I've gotten all the items. I thought maybe you could come back to the dungeon later, but now I know. I learned that lesson.
I heard that the monster at the Grand Cathedral was slain by the Royal Army.
A masterstroke of His Eminence Forden. Truly, there's no other more fit to be king. Well, don't take credit for what we did.
Thanks to the efforts of the Royal Army, the Necromancer's rebellion has been quelled. Credit is also owed to Sanctifex Forden, whose inspiring presence rallied the soldiers and boosted their morale. Once again, the one true God has rewarded our faith. Closure. Closure.
It's A, not E.
Closure. The other day I saw them cleaning up that monster's corpse. The whole situation was a right mess. Feels like anything can happen now, but with no king on the throne. Definitely, mate. No telling how the allied kingdoms will react. What's gonna happen if another country were to attack us right now?
Well, I'll not loiter in the storm.
Okay, we're seeing a lot of the same options we saw before. Ah, Closure. The royal palace is taken to the skies. It's all so scary. But during times like this, I could pray for our safety at the Grand Cathedral. But now I can't even do that.
I can't believe it.
No. I've had enough. I heard there's still a monster about at the Grand Cathedral. That blasted elder spawn is still about too. It's all so ominous. We're done for. Well, that's rude.
Grand Cathedral, why?
Stop!
An elder and a fairy. What business do you lot have in Grand Trad?
This sensation, I can feel the magla in the air getting thinner. Does this device collect magla?
My, the vermin is awfully observant. How loathsome. Listen, what this accumulator does is none of your business, understand? If you're looking to exchange magla, go to Sunshade Row. Now, if you've got no business here, leave.
There's this guy who I believe I have a quest from. It's this one. No, it's this one to like work at the Honeybee Inn, yeah. Okay.
You lot are lucky. Grand Trad was littered with corpses until recently. Not sure how, but it looks like it's been cleaned up. Seems we're safe for the time being. They even pacified a human. It's the capital, I suppose. If only they'd have protected Harley off as well.
Yikes.
Come off it.
Now, how did I wind up here?
Monster incidents in Tradia Desert are on the rise. It's not surprising considering all the folks travelling here for the royal funeral. However, the army's struggling with our scant knowledge of monster ecology. If only we knew their weaknesses. I heard there's a man in Sunshade Row who's versed in that sort of thing. That we need to rely on such a person. It troubles
Come
me.
off it.
Oh, right, I have some memorandum entries to read. Don't I?
Oi there!
They were left over from last time.
Oi there!
Oh, Stroll. Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
It's you. Saying put like this puts the day of calamity in mind for me. I've an interesting rumour out of Grand Trad. I thought I might walk the streets to see what comes of it.
Aye.
If you're not too burdened, would you care to join me?
Check bond. Yeah, we're rank 1.
Aye.
No, let's
Cheers.
see it, leave it for later. Let's see, if I go outside the city gates, does that take up time?
But
I feel like probably
come
yes.
off it.
Hey,
There's only desert outside that gate, but if you really want to go out there, then let's at least know where we're going.
yep.
Let's check the map. Traversing the land, requests and intel will open up new areas on the city map. You can go there as long as you know the path. You can see how many days are required to reach a destination when you select it on the map. If the road there doesn't pass through an encampment, you can get there that afternoon. Oh, interesting. When you return to town from your destination, it'll be night. After tackling a dungeon, you won't be able to do anything else. You and your allies need to rest. The wilds outside the city contain innumerable threats, but trust in your allies and step lively for adventure.
Let's see here.
Wow, there's a lot to see around Grand Trad, it looks like. Maybe a good idea to prepare for our fight with Luis by training out in the wild.
Here's where we are now.
So we got 2 requests that we can do here.
Let's see.
We can go
Let's see.
there, or there.
Let's see.
Here's where we are now.
Hold on.
see.
So if I click information, now if I click this, that's Nord Mines. I can't believe we found a dragon there.
This place.
That's the northern border fort. Luis was apparently responsible for creating that human too. Oh, I can't actually travel to these places.
Here's where we
Okay.
are now.
So
Come off it.
let me see. I'm gonna save real quick, just in
now?
case. Is there? Yeah, it's up. Okay. Let's do a quick save. just in case going out into the... Oh, right, I forgot my skateboard. Just in case going out into the desert takes time. Wait, wouldn't it be better to buy some information first? Or do you just want to go in blind? Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe we should get information. It's a good idea. Well done, Gallica.
All right then.
Sunshade Row. I want to go near the inn specifically. Because I believe that's where the information dealer was.
Let's go.
What is it?
Fabienne doesn't show it, but I bet she has it just as rough. I heard Maria isn't coming out of her room. I hope those two will be able to keep it together.
Amazing. What in the blazes?
Oh, can't get through a single day without a drink. We've all been dealt a shite hand in life, haven't we? In other parts of town, they can't even shut up about Louis or the king. So let me ask you, even if a proper upstanding bloke takes the crown, is that going to fill my empty pockets? No way in hell, I say. People all got their ideas about what the country ought to be like, but at the end of the day, we'll never remember outcasts like us.
Amazing. Fancy a bit of info?
Yeah, give me knowledge. Ooh, we can buy a bunch of stuff. Lord of Tradia Desert. Learn about Tradia Desert. Yeah, let's do it.
Want in on this?
You've surely heard of that stretch of desert to the south of here. That's Tradia Desert. It lies beyond the large gate. Most travelers and cargo arrive at Grand Trad after making their way through that desert. Consequently, there's no shortage of people that have been attacked while traveling through it.
Just between us.
They're harassed on their journey by swarms of Valmo and giant monstrous birds. The threats are too numerous to name, but the worst is the man-eater Manjula. Word is, not only does its breath burn like fire, it also spreads a foul poison. If you fight it, you should also be wary of its howl. In addition to being resistant to the heat, fire magic is ineffective against it. The blaze only invigorates it, so mind your tactics. Conversely, it's quite susceptible to the cold, meaning ice magic is effective against it. You'd best remember that and prepare accordingly. That's about all I know. Unless you want to end up as another set of bones getting bleached by the desert sun, you'd better know when to run.
Cool. Okay. So we learned the beast's weakness is ice. That's good to know. Grand Trad.
There are a lot of ingredients available in Grand Trad. Right, if you want to cook something then. The butcher sells bidome meat, and there are other shops that sell red grass. The water shop sells pristine clear water. Well, same as any city, really. And if memory serves, I heard something about being able to make a dish from Fabienne's hometown. Why not try it out?
Secrets of the Red Grass Shop.
Just between us.
There's a stall at the market in front of the Grand Cathedral that sells red grass. You know, the herb that Fabienne uses in a certain dish of hers. Matter of fact, red grass originates from the region where you'll also find Fabienne's hometown. It's not that far from Grand Trad, but the herb is difficult to find here. For that reason, the shop owner only sells it to his trusted regulars. Any stranger who tries to buy it will likely get shooed away.
Very nice.
But you're no stranger, are you? You already know Fabienne, of course, and you're also an acquaintance of Grace's. So if that's what you're after, try mentioning him to the shopkeep. Get him that list of regulars of his, and you'll be able to obtain a fairly valuable ingredient.
Oh, cool. Okay. Good to know.
Amazing. What in the blazes?
I've heard that the previous king loved to travel. Now royalty might as well live in a completely separate world from me, but I think I understand how he felt. I've no desire to stay in one place for any extended period of time.
Maria.
I'll be responsible for Maria, I assure you. I will give her the best care I can. You will need to focus on your own priorities now.
Maria.
Things are the same as always with Maria. If she could just keep busy, I'm sure it would help her clear her head. The customers have been asking me where the tavern's poster child has gone. I do hope that Maria feels strong enough someday to show her face around here again.
Please enjoy your stay.
Don't be shy about coming back here whenever you need a good meal. The butcher and the fishmonger were both worried about Maria, so they're both giving me a discount.
Hey.
Ah, 'tis you.
Ah, 'tis you. I know there's little left to do, but wait, that has me more restless than anything.
Hail.
Ah, that's right. Have you a moment to talk?
Sure.
The truth is,
Lately, I felt a great pressure weighing on me. It's made it difficult to stay level-headed. I hoped I might have your counsel. It must be dealt with swiftly, lest it affect my performance in battle. How would you cope with such burdens if you were me? What'd you say? It's difficult to stay level-headed. I would, if I were her, I think she gets some exercise. I feel like she's more of a physical person than a book person.
I see.
Sounds enough. What was that? Sounds enough. And thus occupied with your exertions, your mind is cleared of the distraction. Then how about it? Would you like to train in swordplay with me? Your technique is self-taught, I presume? This seems a fine opportunity to start you on some formal training. Maybe next time. A shame. If you change your mind, I'll be more than happy to. If you change your mind, I'll be more than happy to.
So many British voices. Okay. Let's try jumping out to the desert now and see if that costs us time.
Let's go.
Do our quick save again. Okay, let's go.
Come off it.
Skateboard.
Hey,
Yes, I want to go. Tradia Desert entrance. Hi friends, you coming with me? Can you believe a wasteland this wild has been so close to Grand Trad all this time? Makes for easier bounty hunting, I suppose. We should attempt to reduce the number of monsters here, for the sake of the travelers that pass through this area. All set then, I'm ready when you are.
However,
I cannot overlook the fact that there are bandits here, as well as monsters. Keeping this desert safe gives me quite the headache. In any case, exterminating a few more monsters could prevent tragedy. Fewer travelers would be attacked. I am prepared and at the ready for your command. You have anything?
however,
No, okay. Let's go! Into the desert we go.
this place.
It's gonna be full of monsters past here. Is this where you want to explore today? Ah, okay, there we go. The truth comes out. Okay. Hold on, let me see something real quick.
What now?
So if I go here, if I want to look at like what it takes to unlock new stuff, like a new mage, I need to be rank 3 with Gallica for that, which I assume I get by progressing in the story. But I can rank up for let's see, should I switch out everyone's, maybe I should switch out everyone's or at least their Nomen Stroll, at least their whatchamacallits, their things, their archetypes, because they're mastered. What are those items that we're getting? The experience items. Hero's Leaf of Light increases archetype experience by 1,000. Damn. It's pretty good. Can I see like how much experience I need? Next 184. So 1,000's probably like all the way up from level 19 to 20, honestly. Let's see, 184. Can I just boost her? Is that a waste? I have to use 2 of these. Seems like maybe a waste. Okay, you know what? I am going to... Oh, I can jump there now. That's nice. I'm going to spend some time today with Stroll.
Let's head there right away.
Or actually, should I spend time with Hulkenberg because she's the one that reached out to me? Does that make a difference? Oh, apparently, can I find Katharina somewhere? What do these handshakes mean? The group is powerless to help Maria, who is stricken by her father's death. Gallica becomes painfully aware of her inadequacy as a guide, but resolves to face it head-on. Oh, these mean that they can't level. Duh, okay. So, yeah, Stroll can level. Hulkenberg, oh yeah, she's a Rosant, Hulkenmont region, and she likes a sublime spoonful. Former knight serving the prince, fiercely loyal, she holds her mission higher than the value of any life, including her own. Hulkenberg bids a final farewell to Graeus. Taking up his mission, she vows to fight with all her might until the prince is saved. Katharina, a Parapus bounty hunter, after her friend was cast aside by a noble, she swore to end the rich, trampling upon the poor. Parapus, unnamed village, she likes soothing sweet bun. Oh, which is what the, that's what the guy has. The merchant. Katharina's friend was callously tossed aside by a noble in the Grand Cathedral's evacuation. She burns with rage at the world's injustice. Moore recalls researching archetypes, which he believes hold the key to utopia. He urges Gnome to study the gunner. Okay, so I think either Stroll or Hulkenberg is fine for today. But I actually am going to go buy Soothing Sweet Bun from that guy. Just in case, like, I need to give it to Katharina at some point. Sorry, I'm taking so much time to literally do anything.
You there now.
Yeah, let's buy one of these. I already have one. Well, whatever. Plenty of money. Okay. Now let's go. Let's go. I'm coming, Stroll.
Blasphemy.
Wow.
Who did this happen?
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aye.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Then let's be off. I've heard tell there are some drifters who occasionally show up on this road here. I can't help but wonder if maybe they're the people I've been looking for.
There are people talking about Holly all over the place.
Grand Trad is so full of novelty. I still can't get used to all the clamor though. In Halia, the town where I grew up, you could hear a pin drop by comparison. There was still a bustle of friendship and commerce, but
that's...
young Master Leon, it couldn't be.
Huh?
I know that voice.
Rangeith?
Rangeith, is that truly you? You made it out safely.
Wow.
Oh, young Master Leon, my goodness, look how you've grown.
Friend of yours?
Hold on. Truth is...
He served House Haliatus when our house still stood. I never imagined I'd see him again, much less here. Rangeith, this is Gnome. He's a friend I've recently begun traveling with.
However...
Forgive me for saying, time has not been kind to your frame, old friend. Are you eating well? And how are the others? Oh no?
That's...
After the humans attacked, the survivors fled to the capital. No one could make a living among the ruins in Halia, much less restore it. Most arrived here with only the clothes on their backs. Their livelihoods were destroyed, and without shelter from the rain, more than a few have faded away. No. Then let me help. Let me find you housing. Well, I would, if I had the means. All I have left of my nobility is in name alone. I'm so sorry.
Wow.
Your kindness is more than I can ask for, young master. I've always said you've got your heart from your parents. The only reason we're alive here today is because your parents had us evacuate to the capital. You mean to say my parents instructed you to flee here? All the more reason then I have to help somehow.
We can't take them with us, and we're not going to build houses. Let's find a way to help.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I only wish I knew how. Who holds authority over the area you're staying in right now? An Ishkia Marcus, Lord Hydron.
I see.
A Marcus, you say? Sounds like I'll need to pay this Lord Hydron a visit. I'll see if I can negotiate the use of some vacant homes for all of Hollia's refugees to live in, though I doubt my name alone is worth much in collateral. Young master, please. Our woes should not be yours to shoulder. I already bear their weight, old friend. That fateful day, 7 years ago, my parents acted to save as many as they could. I was just a boy, lost in the panic, and I wouldn't have escaped were it not for all of you.
Oh, definitely.
In other words, I'm only standing here today because of your swift action. So let me do what I can to give you peace in this new life.
Sure, but...
You honor us. Still, I fear your plea may fall on deaf ears with Lord Hydron. Devoted as he would seem to the church, he has brushed me off before as backwater refuse. All the more reason I should speak with him myself if that's how he sees you. Let's go talk to him.
Stroll.
Let's go have a word with him.
Huh?
What? You're coming too? Moving forward, we'll be in no shortage of trouble. I'd rather you not have to add my personal woes to that. That's what friends do.
It'll be fine.
We're friends though, aren't we?
You.
Very well.
Thanks.
Either way, it's reassuring to have you on my side. On behalf of both me and my house, you have my gratitude. I can feel Stroll's deep trust in me. Hey, rank 2. Nice.
I feel more courageous when I'm with you.
When Stroll attacks a human-type monster, critical rate increases. Ooh, cool. Okay. You have my thanks as well, Sir Gnome. I have no doubt the young master is in capable hands.
Huh.
Please, enough with the young master thing. We need not stand on ceremony.
Let's head back.
I would have us meet Lord Hydron without delay, but the sun is going down. Let us return for now and meet with him another day. So what I really like about what they're doing with the follower interactions in this game is that in Persona games, when you do your social links, you earn like social link points based on your dialogue choices and how well you do. And those points determine whether you level up with your follower the next time your friend, your social link, whatever, the next time you spend time with them. If you don't have enough points, you don't rank up. So sometimes they're like just in between sessions where you don't actually get like a scene with them. It just does a quick like, you spent time with them and you got closer and you earn some points. In this game, from what I understand, they do not have that anymore. It's just every time you hang out with a follower, it's a rank up. The dialogue choices don't actually matter in terms for ranking up. What they matter for, as we've seen and been told, is earning extra mag. So I really kind of like that because it makes the dialogue choices like an optional kind of thing. It's like you still get rewarded for picking good dialogue choices, but it's a reward that doesn't, you don't lose out on so much if you don't get it, because you get plenty of mag through other sources as well. So I kind of like that approach that they've taken. But anyway, spending time at night. On days you don't visit a dungeon, you'll have enough energy left for activities at night. You can visit followers that are available at night or hone your royal virtues. Okay? Back to the hushed honeybee. Okay,
All right then.
what's going on in the world? Is there anyone in here? Well, there's Fabienne here who I can increase my tolerance, I think. Yeah, my tolerance if I spend time with her. You know, clear me out of all those racist notions I have.
What is it?
And that'll also get us what we need for that one quest, I believe, which would be very good.
What to pick?
What should I do tonight? I'm more familiar with the city than you, so feel free to ask me anything.
That reminds me.
Yeah, what are you? There are no supporters for us to talk to right now. Good to know.
Really?
Requests. Yeah, let's look at the quests that we have. So, it's really just these two.
So this one is going into the desert, but that has no deadline. Then the Hushed Honeybee, which has a deadline of 7 days, so we should do that one.
What is it?
There's this guy who I can talk to. Same people over here.
Ridiculous.
This is the place.
I just can't stop.
I'm just going to do a super quick run through town and then jump back to the Hushed Honeybee.
What you need?
Oh, who's this guy?
Pardon?
Oi, might you be the Oh, right, this guy. Oi, might you be the elder and fairy I met at the abandoned mine?
Huh?
Oh, it's you. I'm so glad you were able to make it to Grand Trad safe and sound.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Don't know what your circumstances were, but cutting through there wasn't a normal route by any means. No matter though, seems we both made it. Grand Trad was in a bit of a rough state too. Things seem to be under control now. I have to say, the night market here is incredible as always. I took a quick look at the look-see at the stalls, and they've got the best of everything in the country. Doesn't seem like a bad idea to stock up here and visit some villages. I reckon I can get help from that lot from before, now that they've stopped with their thieving.
All right then.
Might even find myself a new vein here, fast as that was. Looks like I'll be doing business straight and respectable like for the time being. Wow, I fucked up so many words in that. I just can't talk.
Well now, what are we on about?
What, you unhappy with our wares, huh?
No, that's not it. It's just the prices here are a bit...
Buck up, Buttercup. I'm lucky to have stock considering that nightmare over at Grand Cathedral. If you don't like it, take your business over to that damned Parapus.
You're not serious.
Well, that's rude to everyone.
I can't believe it. Cathedral, what?
Let's see, I can talk to this guy.
Where did this
Oh, he says... Oh, an elder with a fairy in tow. None too educated by the looks of it. I'm a traveler, you see, as well as a student. I consider it my mission in life to impart what I've learned to others. You both ought to have some basic knowledge of this country. What say you to studying under my tutelage? Well, how rude. Though it wouldn't hurt to learn a thing or two. Do we listen to what he has to say? Sure.
That's what you want.
Very well, permit me to inform you of some of the fundamental aspects of this country. How can such fresh meat be available in the heart of a city? What magic is this? What igniter? Ah, the royal capital casts quite a spell indeed. Are you ready then? Think of this marketplace as a microcosm of the suzerain state Euchronia, of which Grand Trad is its capital. Take the fish being sold here, for example. They've been sent from Brylehaven, the capital of the Principality of Oceania, which is one of the countries annexed by Euchronia. Oceania is surrounded by sea, and its capital, Brylehaven, is the biggest port city on the continent. The vegetables largely come from the Principality of Montario, another country annexed by Euchronia. Its capital is Altabury. Both countries, Oceania and Montario, lost the Annex War, and here we are. The war is a lengthy lecture in itself, so I'll save it for next time. For now, remember the names of the annexed countries, and we'll call that a job well done. Now, being here makes one somewhat peckish, does it not? You must be hungry, given all this brain work you're likely unaccustomed to. I know. There's a food I like. I came across it on my travels. I forgot I'd bought some. I'll share one with you. The scholar taught me about the country and shared his favorite food with me. Nice.
Stop that at once.
Still gotta look at those memorandum entries, god damn it.
Oh there.
Yeah, I know this guy now.
You interested in these herbs here? Sorry, but I only sell to my regulars.
Do you know Grius?
Grius, don't tell me, are you the one that's been hanging around the honeybee lately? One of his friends, truly. I come from the same town as Fabienne, so Grius and I met a long time ago. The man helped me countless times. I was quite sad to hear of his passing, though I think that, deep down, I always knew that things would end with him like this. Anyway, I couldn't possibly turn away a friend of Grius. So were you looking for some of my red grass? Buy as much as you like, it's 150 reeve apiece, or 4 for 500.
I'll take 500. Or 4, yeah.
Thanks.
Great, for red grass then. Thank you kindly for your generosity. Feel free to come again anytime.
Nice. Got some red grass. Okay.
I can't believe
I know I'm skipping past some conversations, but there are just so many. Do you sell different stuff at night?
You there?
Nope.
Bye-bye. You there?
Oh god.
Bye-bye. Blasphemy.
Stop that at once!
What is this lady's deal?
Divination sees all things.
Vestiges of Magla are left by people wandering through the city. These patterns tell me of the weather to come. Good evening, young man. I'm a fortune teller. Please come to visit me if you ever wish to know which way the wind blows. Weather, huh? Being able to predict bad weather does seem helpful, but it's not exactly high on our list of priorities right now. It seems like it could be useful at some point, though. So there's that guy. I can still talk to him and learn about fairies.
Ridiculous.
There's this guy with his quest. Okay, enough screwing around. Let's go to the honeybee.
Let's go.
We gotta work.
Amazing.
Yeah.
We always get a flood of guests at night. Looks like it's going to be another hectic one. If you're free, could you lend me a hand with preparing food? If you'd like to help out, feel free to use the kitchen as you please. And if you have the ingredients, I can show you how to make a red grass roasted bitu. Seems like Fabienne's having a hard time. She's done a lot for us, so the least we can do is return the favor and help her out when we can. If I help Fabienne prepare food, my tolerance should
That
increase.
reminds me.
Oh, that reminded me. There was someone who wanted to know what it's like helping with the cooking here. We can knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. Yeah, let's do it.
You're a big help.
I appreciate the help. Now let's get you into the kitchen, shall we?
Next up is...
We finished preparing the fish, so now we just have to put them in the pot?
Oh, right!
The finishing touch is the addition of fruit as a secret ingredient. I forgot to ask how to prepare it. What should we do? We probably want to put it on top. Or we're making a... Actually, we're making a, We're making like a soup, so actually we probably want to grate it in and simmer.
In that case,
We should grate the fruit in, then let everything cook in the same pot with the fish.
Whoa!
Interesting. It'll definitely soak up the fruit flavor if we simmer everything together. Gallica and I poured our hearts into the preparation. The dish draws you in with the aroma of fresh fruit. Let's serve it to the customer.
I knew it!
The customer wolfed down the whole plate. You're surprisingly good at this, Gnome. Looks like I did a good job helping out. I feel like my tolerance has improved.
all right.
Oh, we only got 3 tolerance points. Damn. I continued to help out as the night went on. Oh right, someone wanted to hear more about the honeybee. I should visit the young man on San Lameo Street.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Time. Time keeps going. Forever.
Evidently.
A group of corpses was discovered in the Tradia Desert. Travelers aiming for the royal capital, it seems.
You're right.
There are certainly a lot of monsters out there. How tragic for them to meet their ends so close to their destination.
Exactly.
We received a request at the recruitment center, did we not? Shall we slay the monster ourselves?
Well then,
You have reportable quests. Okay.
all right then.
Let's go jump and turn that in. So that's on San Lameo
Let's go.
Street. Okay, over here.
Give it a full punch.
Amidst all the panic about the human, there's a rumor spreading about a chap out there who can wield a peculiar sort of magic. Heard about it from a god at the Grand Cathedral. Some power they summon outside of proper igniters, where they change into a monstrous figure or such like. This is such a nightmare. First as a human, then a necromancer, I've had it up to here with all this chaos.
At once.
Hey, buddy. Oh, have you perhaps helped out the hushed honeybee? Please, tell me what it was like there. I recounted him the full story of my time as a sous chef.
Grand, innit?
I see, so it's all in the preparation. If I'm hearing you right, it sounds as though Miss Fabienne is rather particular about the ingredients she uses. This red grass you mentioned. Not just anyone can get their hands on that here, can they? I knew she was no ordinary innkeeper.
Now what am I to do?
As I believe I mentioned, the place I work serves high-class clientele, and the head chef, not to mention the customers, put too much emphasis on tribe. Just being a ninja, I get a cold shoulder from Clamar and rogue nobles in particular. To be expected in society as it stands today.
What in the blaze?
The head chef doesn't want people like that to even see me holding a knife. Probably why he sticks me with all the busy work and chores. I suppose I should be grateful I have a job at all honesty. But still, there are a lot of days when I question why I'm putting up with any of this. So I just wanted confirmation of a simple fact I think I've always known to be true. The skill of a chef has nothing to do with one's tribe. Hearing about the hushed honeybee has renewed my inspiration to keep cooking. I don't know where it'll take me, but I'm ready to throw myself into the proverbial frying pan. Oh, and of course, I need to thank you properly for what you've done. Here, take this as a token of my gratitude.
Mission accomplished.
Nice. Maglapil 2000 and Wisdom goes up.
All right.
Yeah, give it to me. Ooh, look at our Wisdom jumping up there. For better or for worse, we've learned a lot about this country's attitudes toward different tribes. Who knew prejudice could even extend to cooking? But it's heartening to know people are working to make it better, so we've got to keep up our own fight too.
Damn, Louise. Thank you much.
Thanks to you, I've gained valuable knowledge about the hushed honeybee's cooking. Thank you so much. I'm gonna start making dishes behind the chef's back, and someday I'll shock the world with my culinary skills.
Okay, we need to look at our memorandum because I keep forgetting to do that. Let's start with Wandering Scholars. Academics in various fields ranging from magic and magical beings to igniter development and gauntlet runner engineering to the history of the old world. Many studied at the Mage Academy, but when the Crown Theocracy forced its closure, surviving scholars hid themselves from the church and began studying independently. Apparently, young students of means mostly continued their studies by roaming the land and visiting their mentors. Town criers, spokespeople for the Crown Theocracy. As literacy rates are low, they're also responsible for spreading proclamations and other important information to the kingdom's masses. Criers are often seen speaking on the street corners of larger towns, even when no major event is taking place. Closure, an archaic word of prayer and sanctism. Every person in the kingdom, regardless of religious affiliation, is familiar with the solemn oath. It is an extremely ancient word that predates the Euchronian calendar. Its exact origins unknown. Tradia Desert, a stretch of desert that surrounds the royal capital Grand Trad and extends further southeast. Though 2 to 3 decades ago, the sandy plain was far less barren, the recent rapid desertification of the environment has taken its toll. One theory suggests that the Grand Cathedral blocks the winds from Ontario, which previously carried the sands to the river, and the resulting buildup contributed to the land's desertification. Senate. Oh wait, I think the... Hold on. There's a second page here, yeah. Since the rapid changes in the environment, giant sand-dwelling creatures have been sighted on and about the main road, never before seen near Grand Trad, sharply raising public concerns about the apparent deterioration of public safety. Okay, it was just Senate that I was looking at. Senate, a council of sages who assist the king with political affairs, formed upon the unification of the 3 kingdoms. It consists of 5 members: the Prince of Ontario, the Prince of Oceania, the Royal Army's General, the head of the Crown Theocracy, and the head of the Igniter Consortium. The offices are held by different individuals but have no set term, and while each member is theoretically equal in rank and voice, the influence of the Crown Theocracy has been increasing for decades. Okay, wait, so hold on. If we go back there, actually. So, guy on the right is probably the Royal Army's General. The guy in all the armor. And then the middle guy is Forden, we know, head of Crown Theocracy, which means one of the other three is the head of the Igniter Consortium. And then the other two are the princes of Montario and Oceania. I wonder who is which is which. And of course there's another page. More specifically, ever since Forden took the office of Sanctifex and Sanctism became the state religion, Forden effectively became the Senate's primary speaker and representative, tilting the power balance.
Right now.
So all those people we heard talking weren't actually all Sanctus. That was just the, that was all the Senate. That's good to know. Follower. Stroll. Stroll reunites with Rangif, once a servant of his noble house. Hearing the struggles of Halia's citizenry, he seeks to arrange housing for them. Okay, so today, let's go spend time with Hulkenberg.
Alright then.
Can I, what if I just go here? Can I jump to her? Is that a thing I can do? I hear a voice. Perhaps I should discuss this with him. Hulkenberg comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk to her. Yes, I can.
Ah, 'tis you.
Yeah, I think we went through this before. Have you warmed to the offer of training? Let's do it.
All right.
In that case, we shall need some training swords. To the weapon shop with us.
All right.
A fine balanced weapon now. 'Tis for training only, but you never know it from the grip and swing. 'Tis most nostalgic. I once trained with that blade when I'd just become a royal guardswoman myself. 'Twas not long after joining that I was assigned to the prince's retinue, so I was desperate to improve. I was younger even than you are now, and notably unskilled. Each night I would slip past our commander's watch, join a comrade of mine in the dark, and spar with him until our hands were calloused and blistered.
Certainly.
Some bouts I won, some I lost. Yet despite all the times we crossed blades, we never did see who was the better. I have a feeling that was Grias. Sounds like a worthy opponent.
Well,
Nothing less. It was thanks to him that I improved by leaps and bounds. We swore we'd become royal knights worthy of the title, and rise to the heights of the order. We'd be champions.
Surely you jest.
God above! Hulkenberg, is it truly you? So it is you. You've returned.
Rotanth?
Rodanth! What a coincidence. I was just speaking of a comrade and rival. This is the self-same man. And who's this pup? A friend of hers.
nice to meet you.
I'm Gnome, a friend of hers. You associate with this boy. Disgraceful. What do you mean? I mean, I'm taken aback. You indulge the company of this elder brat? You, once a proud member of the knighthood. Why does that strike you so?
Absurd.
I suppose like attracts like. The dirt suits a fallen knight.
You!
What? Oh, calm yourself, Hulkenberg. The commander of the Royal Knights is well within his bounds to judge your failures.
What?
Commander? You mean yourself?
Yes.
While you wandered as a vagrant, I earned both our share of honors. So I see.
And?
And you? Clearly you've already given up on pulling yourself any higher. What has occupied you instead? I pursue a mission, one that far outweighs any glory found in the Order.
Whoops.
Of course. When you couldn't save the prince, any dignity you had as a royal guard was well and duly snuffed, wasn't it? I suppose you had little choice but to cling to your search for his shadow. How dare! Choose your words with care. No need. I've nothing more to say. You disappoint me, Hulkenberg. Jesus, guy? What the fuck? My apologies. I'm sorry you had to see that. Are you okay?
Listen,
Are you okay, Hulkenberg? 'Tis kind to ask. I do understand his anger.
'Twas by my choice that our promised paths diverged, after all. But we cannot afford to lose sight of our priorities. No. Let us fight onward, in his name of the Royal Highness. That is the path I walk now.
I can sense Hulkenberg's earnest faith and deep trust. Jesus, what was up with that guy? What
I
dick?
have not the luxury of regret.
Guard duty. Hulkenberg may defend the protagonist from an attack on his weakness. Oh! That's super cool. I like that.
Pardon me.
Begging your pardon, but how do you know that fellow who just left? Merely an old friend. You don't say. Well, see you round.
Very well.
Let us leave our training for another time.
Yes.
100 drills or 1,000 swings. 'Twill take an sparring regimen indeed to purge this distraction.
Aw, poor Hulkenberg. What an asshole. Yeah, I feel like I wasn't picking the top answers there, because I was only getting 2 Magla triangles instead of 3.
What is it? Amazing.
Okay, what are the things that I can do
All right.
tonight? So I can work here and get a tolerance increase. I can get an imagination increase. I can get a... Look out, is that wisdom? Let me see. That is wisdom.
All right then.
Okay, yeah, so I think I'm gonna do... Let's talk to this fairy
That
guy.
reminds me. Did you know?
They don't have rare things for me to sell. I check all the time.
All
Let's
right
talk to
then.
this fairy guy.
Let's head there right away.
He's been waiting patiently.
But
Run!
Close your eye.
Run, run, run! Hey, fairy guy.
I never imagined the day I'd meet a real one. Perhaps there's some truth to that old story after all. As a boy, my parents would even tell me stories about fairies before bed. Would you care for me to tell
I
you
wonder.
one?
So you grew up on fairy tales. No wonder you've got fairies on the mind. Let's do it. Let's listen to his story.
Imagine that, getting to tell a fairy tale to a real fairy. Come, let's find a table at the tavern.
Long ago,
Now, this story goes back to my grandfather's grandfather. Once far, far away, there was a village out in the countryside. There was a cave nearby that the villagers prohibited anyone from entering. But one day, my ancestor, who was just a boy then, decided he had to see it for himself.
Come on.
So he defied his elders? Your ancestor sounds like a handful.
It runs in the family. Anyway, sure enough, he ventured deep inside and soon became swallowed in darkness, hopelessly lost. A handful or not, he was still just a boy, and his bravery failed him. He sank to his knees in the dark, crying pitifully.
nevertheless,
But then, something bathed in a warm light caught his eye as it approached him. The little light actually spoke, saying, "Pipe down! You can't cry in a place like this!" He was shocked. After he got a good look at it, the boy realized it was a fairy pulsing with light. He was so relieved his tears only magnified. But the fairy couldn't bear it. Throwing her arms up, she said, "If you want to cry so badly, fine, suit yourself." And she left. But before he knew it, the fairy returned. "Come on, follow me," she said. "I'll show you the way out." You see, she had sensed a dangerous beast deep in the cave, and compassion won the day. She decided to get him safely back to the entrance.
Oh, yeah?
Huh. I thought the fairy was kind of cruel at first, but I guess she had a good heart.
When they arrived at the cave's mouth, the boy turned to thank the fairy, but she had already disappeared into thin air. Time marched on, and he grew into an adult. He visited the cave countless times, hoping to find and thank her, but he never saw her again as long as he lived.
oh my.
Oh, But would you look at the time? We'd better pick this up later. If you'd like to know the ending, I'll be around.
I was gripped by the story of the mysterious fairy. I feel like my imagination
All right.
improved. Oh, just by 2? Really? That's all we got? Jesus. Fine, whatever.
Well then,
It's time I get back to the others.
time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer. Well then,
I hear a voice. Perhaps I should discuss this with him. Stroll comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him.
Say there.
Fairies. Intelligent life forms that originated separately from the 8 tribes. Okay. Fairies are magical beings whose lives are dependent on magic itself. Their wings are organs of magical conveyance, making them float naturally, so they only flap them to stabilize themselves in the air. Fairies can also sense the presence or absence of magla around them through their 5 senses. It's a skill that can be shared among fairies, and with training, can even be shared with people for short periods of time. In ancient times, this skill was called Fey-sight and was quite prized. It's been told that even kings sometimes took fairies with them on their journeys. Though different sexes exist, it is difficult to visually discern, as their appearance does not change with age. Hey, Hulkenberg, what's going on?
Truth is,
I'm checking to see if my contacts in the guard have threads on Luis to pursue. Vexing though it is, we not to do but wait for word. Why don't we take up a bounty, perhaps? Make a little extra money for our journey.
All right, then.
Well, so I think I... Wait, what are those? Are there new things to buy in the stores? I think maybe there are. Okay, well, let's look out away from the store. So I can meet with Stroll. I can do more fairy stories. I can gaze over everything. I can talk about discrimination. I can talk about Mystaries. Okay. I think I'm going to hang out with Stroll because that'll get us to rank 3, which means that I will be able to, I'll be able to get him, yeah, his new archetype, which might as well do that. Wish I could get Gallica to rank 3 to get the new mage archetype, but oh well. Okay, but I want to go check out these shops.
Oh, I am good.
Why are they... Oh, I need to go to that shop at nighttime. Okay, I'll go there tonight. Yeah, what's up with these shops? Why are they red? Is it a sale or is it... My prices are lower on Idol's Day. Oh. So I can get the super fancy sword for only 40,000. Okay, let's see. Anything worth... Oh, that's all he's got. So no is the answer to that question. Okay, but maybe I should get some equipment.
Hey, listen. This is on sale right now.
Yep, cool. Okay. I think we can get some stuff here. 40,000 is still absurd, although that's a pretty solid discount. Yeah, 20% off. Damn. Anything here? No. It looks like I already kind of have all the best stuff. I don't need any consumables. Okay, what about if I... Oops.
All right. All right.
God, I keep pressing the wrong button.
Pointing at. This is the pit.
I just can't.
What you need?
Okay, I want to... I think I can talk to the butcher here. What's going on over here?
The skeletons, they kept chasing me no matter how far I run. I just can't get away.
It's all right, you've been saved. There's nothing to worry about anymore. Sanctifex Fortin will protect us from here on out. Yeah, I mean, so Forden and Luis are really just fully driving everyone towards the other. Like, come on. Yeah, Idol's Day. Let's buy some Bidot meats. I have 2 already. That's actually, I don't need more than that. That's fine.
Come again, mate.
Okay. I can get some water, though, which is probably worth grabbing if I don't have it already. Yeah, let's buy... You know what I'm gonna buy to get, like... 5 of everything? Yeah. Fruit cordial. A mildly sweet beverage made of water-diluted fruits. Restores 30 MP to one ally. I don't think I need... I'll buy a couple of these. Why not? Oh, I can only buy 3. Sure.
Cheers.
Okay. Let me go buy some of that Bidot meat. Bidot meat. I don't remember how it's pronounced. Okay. Can I buy more from this guy? This red grass. So I took 4 last time, so I'll get 1 more.
Thanks.
Okay, now let's go to Stroll. Anything new?
You there?
Literally never. Why do I keep trying?
Blasphemy.
I'm coming, Stroll. What's over here? Oh, there's this one. What do I need to talk to her? More wisdom?
Back again.
I do need more wisdom. Okay.
Yes.
But I'm planning on doing this thing and hopefully increasing my wisdom. Maybe I'll do that tonight.
How far?
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh. What was, Oh, no, he's just saying the same thing. This regards Lord Hydron, that landowner in Grand Trad my family's old caretaker mentioned the other day. Rumors say he's clever, and not in a good way. I'm lost about how to approach him. Let's do it.
Thanks a bunch.
Thank you. Just having you by my side would be reassuring. He's a devout sanctist, so we should look for him near the Grand Cathedral. I was told Lord Hydron comes here often. Right on cue. If I'm not mistaken, you're the young Lord Stroll, are you not? It's an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Hydron. But how do you know me? Nary a soul in the kingdom hasn't heard of at least rumors of Halia's tragedy. Perhaps you've come to reflect and pray.
No.
No, I came to see you, actually. I understand full well that this request may seem unreasonable, but...
Truth is,
I've come to beg the use of some of the vacant domiciles in the capital. As you know, the countrymen who fled Halia reside here, sleeping on the streets. Without roofs over their heads, they barely scrape by. And so I implore you, please consider offering your support to these fine people.
No.
Are you implying I should do this as some manner of charity? Am I to be compensated in any way? Odd that you would petition me on their behalf to begin with. It's not as though they are still your responsibility. Besides, is poverty not an individual's onus to bear? They were attacked and forced to flee their homes. You would still hold them responsible for their lack of means.
Yes.
So fate was cruel to them, and they could not rise above it. Should they not hold themselves to higher standards? I'm afraid I'm under no obligation here. Besides, what of your own circumstances? With your parents and land gone, you have little else to anchor you. Consider restoring the glory of your house before you worry about the rabble. You're right about one thing. I was a fool to ask for your aid. What about your people?
What?
What about everyone from back home?
Obviously.
Don't worry, I won't abandon my people. Incidentally, don't I know your compatriot from somewhere? You needn't worry about him. Besides, I must apologize for taking up your precious time today.
But before I go, I would have you know that those refugees are my people, and no matter your stance on it, I will do everything in my power to save them.
Worry not.
My good lad, I'm sure I must come across rather harshly, but it's not as though I have no sympathy for you. Abandoned by your parents, shunned by your relatives, you were left to the harsh truths of the royal capital too young. It's a pity. Yet you won't help him.
Hang on.
Then maybe you should help him?
Stop.
Let's not let our tempers get the best of us. This isn't over yet.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry, Rangif. I wasn't able to persuade Lord Hydron to offer assistance. It was always going to be a tall order, but he tossed it aside, calling it personal responsibility. And that I cannot abide.
No.
Please don't apologize. That you went to such efforts is more than we could ask.
Yes.
Besides, you needn't worry about us, young master. Your focus should be on rebuilding your great house.
Yes.
House Salietus must rise again from the ruin that human wrought. Restore it to its former glory, or, I should hope, to greater heights still. I'd heard you'd been living off the generosity of the noble families who respected your lord parents. To be brought so low couldn't have been easy for you. Your people only wish to see your house flourish once again. With your inheritance, you should...
Wait.
Excuse my interruption, but did you just say inheritance? When the village was destroyed, I don't recall any mention of one. So you were unaware of it. I suspected as much, given our conversation the other day. Your father would have kept it separate from the estate, of this I have no doubt. Though I couldn't begin to say how, or where.
Taking that into account.
Interesting. Well, if there were any clues left, I'm sure they would all point to Halia. Let's go investigate.
Well then.
Sounds like an investigation is in order.
Yeah.
Perhaps, though I doubt anything survived the fire.
Hey, so,
Regardless, I'll make the journey back home on my own, alright? I'll not burden you with a wild goose chase. No, we do this together.
No.
But I sincerely doubt we'll find anything in that rubble.
thank you.
But listen, thank you for today. I would have lost it if you hadn't been there to keep me calm. I've avoided this for too long. It's time to face the ruins of my home head-on. Might I ask for your help again? I'm not sure I could take another step without you by my side. I can sense Stroll's deep-seated trust and burgeoning resolve. What's that shock? Oh! The proud noble Stroll, keeper and inheritor of the warrior's virtues. Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength, fulfill thy destiny. Hey,
Of
rank
course
3.
I'd like you to come, but
So I can upgrade Stroll's archetype. Yep.
I do hope you find the inheritance your parents left you. All they'd hoped for you was that you would come into your own with a worthy house. They would be so proud of how wise beyond your years you've become. Your father especially. You're just like him in that respect. I'm not worthy to share mention of my father, but whatever the case, I intend to honor their wishes. Pray wait my return. Stroll and I return to the others. Back to the Hush Honeybee. Okay, what options we got today?
Go.
Okay, let me jump to the recruitment center, make sure there's nothing there. Oh, I have to go to that shop. Don't forget. Anything new come up?
Uh-huh.
I assume not.
All right then.
Where else could we go? Yeah, we can go into this tavern.
Go.
Oh, and I guess those places are both having sales too, so it doesn't hurt to quickly stop by. Oh, hey, Stroll.
Hey,
You know what I'm realizing? Waiting is its own kind of tiring. After all we did to ascend the Grand Cathedral, we still didn't reach Luis, who was our true aim. When I think of Grius and Maria, I just can't stand it.
sorry.
There will be time for sentiment when this is done. Ignore my ramblings. I've reached out to my contacts, but no information's come in from the army as yet. All signs indicate quite a bit of internal turmoil. Perhaps this all scheming and plotting to ensure Forden takes the throne.
Anything in here? I
You
don't
are.
think so. No? Okay. Let's go. I'm running really fast. Ooh, it's raining. That means stuff's happening.
Whatever.
I don't know why I just skipped through all that guy's text.
The Grand Cathedral mess was settled already, but my friend still hasn't come back. The army wouldn't help a parapus. I guess it's time I give up hope. A parapus custom is to dance through the night when someone passes away, so the person who died and we who survived won't be sad. So it's time to gather our friends and hold the funeral I expect for this night. We'll need to dance harder than we ever have.
What do you got? Okay, so yeah, 20% off of this stuff as well. What do I need to purify again? Oh, I need more wisdom. Okay, so I really need to get my wisdom up. That's kind of determining a bunch of things.
Grand Cathedral, why?
Can I actually buy anything in the Igniter shop? What could I buy? Oh, right. He won't sell to me until I do a favor for this lady, which also needs more wisdom. Okay. Let's go to that magic shop so I don't forget. Yeah, it's over.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
let's jump like there. Why am I even wearing this igniter? What do I need it for? Is it through here? Yeah, okay.
This bloody rain. Take your way through.
You there. You know what they sell at this store? Hypothetically, if you do, don't tell anyone else. Without this store, folks like us wouldn't be able to use magic. We'd be unable to protect ourselves. The shop's owner's risking their neck for us, so don't say anything you don't need to. Good to know. This is a secret back alley igniter
Stay
shop.
there.
Okay. Ooh, okay. So we got stuff to deal special kinds of damage. Then we got some accessories. Oh, wow, that's cool. Halves the turn icon cost of using guard. Able to perform 2 consecutive actions. Actions use turn icons as normal. Okay. So the person that this is on can do 2 things in a row. Prevents poison, paralysis, hex, daze, forget, sleep. Okay, so we just got a bunch of stuff that prevents various status effects. Okay, well there's some good stuff here. The world shouldn't revolve around the privileged few who can afford expensive igniters. Consequently, my wares are distinguished by their affordability and utility. Well, except for the rings, that is. They're most valuable, and they're not as easily handled as an igniter. Only a true mage could utilize their real power. If you're confident in your magic abilities, why not give them a chance? What rings? I didn't see any rings. Okay. Let's go do this magic thing. Or this wisdom thing, I mean.
Let's go.
Gotta get my wisdom up. I need to be wise.
I'll not loiter in the storm.
Something up?
Why not take a breather? That's a nice view, and it's important to stop and smell the roses, you know? Besides, watching how the people in Grand Trad live might broaden your horizons. Let's do it.
Oh,
Yes, let's take a break.
okay.
Alright, then it's decided.
Whoa.
The streets are packed, but at least it's not as huge a crowd as the royal funeral had. Sure, a bunch of nobles on the main street and around the Grand Cathedral. Sure are a bunch of nobles. I see some Kumar, Rogue, and even some Ishkia. But if you head to the back streets, you'll see more Parapets. Guess that's what a class divide looks like. And then there's you, the only Elda in town. It's crazy how people will say the most vile things right to your face. I don't let it get to me.
Listen.
It doesn't really bother me. That's very strong of you. But if anything does get under your skin, make sure you speak up. Let's not hide anything from each other, okay?
Well,
Personally, I don't see much difference among the tribes, but I bet a lot of people would disagree with me there. Nice!
Now then.
Just a couple wisdom points. But it's enough! Yes! Level 2 wisdom! Hell yeah! And it is informed indeed.
Wisdom.
'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, fill thyself with the knowledge to discern truth from falsehood.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. Gallica and I headed home while discussing the people and stores we passed along the way.
Time marches on, and the
Perfect.
age of a new king draws nearer.
So with that, I should be able to purify a bunch of stuff first of all.
hey,
There's plenty of rumors surrounding a strong monster stalking the Tridia Desert. Everyone in town's talking about it. The army's become negligent. Even with all that's happened, they still won't dispatch soldiers? Since all this began, the army has lacked in manpower, and the recent turmoil has only exacerbated their troubles. At the very least, they put out a bounty on the beast. Seems we should just slay it ourselves and be done with it. By the way, I'm purposely waiting to do that one since we don't have a deadline on it. So I figure no reason to do it when there's other things that we can do. No followers are available today. Stroll implores a local noble, Lord Hydron, for housing, but is denied. It is then that Rangif speaks of his lost inheritance that might help rebuild his noble house. In Grand Trad, she reunites with Rodanth, a friend from her knighthood days, now promoted. Though he rebukes her, she believes in her path. Good, Hulkenberg. Stay strong. Okay, let's jump to
let's
here
go.
and see what purifying looks like.
Closure. Let us share our faith.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. You may be an elder, but it seems you understand something of sanctism. If you carry armaments with hidden potential, I can purify them for you. I gained the Sanctor's trust with my wisdom, and now I can get my armaments purified at the church. Cool, okay. So, oh, I only have 4 things that I can purify? It's not worth purifying this. But this one will, oh my god, raise her attack 27 points. Can I see what it currently is? Like, let me see. So, Dragon's Indignation, Mining Uniform. Oh, that's what the thing is. The thing that's getting purified, I see. And then there's Blessed Water that I need to actually do the purification. Yeah, I mean, I guess might as well just do each of these. Yeah, I'm gonna just do all of it. Oh, okay, there we go. Whoa, that's an enormous upgrade. Holy shit. I will leave it for now and figure it out later. Yeah, he has it equipped. Damn, okay, yeah. That's awesome. And then Receptor. Yep. Wow, that's very cool and very worth it. Can I buy more blessed water from you? Or do I have to like find that? No, I guess I have to find that around. Okay, let's see. So there was that one thing that I got. Oh, and I need to upgrade his rank, right? His archetype. It was for the armor, I believe. Yeah, Foreman's Jacket, Endurance +3. Yeah, so for sure. Reduces the damage from getting hit by your weakness. Nice. Okay, good. And let's quickly, while we're here, grab this new archetype for Stroll. Besides multi-target attacks, it also possesses skills to increase basic attack damage to help rely less on MP. Okay, cool. Let's see. Oops. Yeah, I guess let's study it first of all. The Swordmaster, this is the archetype you sense from Stroll's way of life. Its heroic embodiment is the Adept Champion, a gallant who welcomes overwhelming numbers and wins, all to protect the weak.
All right.
Okay, let's do it.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Okay. I hear the voice of past hero souls, who tempers anxiety into strength greater still. If thou art ready to bear thyself and fight with all thine heart, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the warrior.
Yeah.
Incredible. This is the power of the Swordmaster's soul. I'll show you swordplay like you've never seen. The blood that flows through my body, I will fight my battles as a noble. Nice. We got it.
A new ability.
Channel the Swordmaster archetype. Yes, we will. And we can use all our same equipment. Nice. Oh wait, why is it switching out the iron gauntlets for the silver greaves? Okay, let me see actually. If I go to equipment, silver greaves. Can I? Oh, weird. Was it just like these are better? So we're gonna put these on you? Maybe? I don't know. Well, let's see, because I need to channel something for it. Maybe, unless it already has the whatever thing he had channeled before. No, it doesn't, okay. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna keep... Oh, I can take the stuff from the other one. That's cool. What does he have? Weak physical slash damage to all enemies. Oof, okay. What if there's just one enemy, though? Do I want to keep the heal for him? I think maybe I'm going to give him this one. Actually, can I look at his, at what he's going to learn? Let's see, slash dodge, increases evasion against slash attacks, deals medium slash damage to all enemies, deals heavy slash damage to all enemies. Whoa, okay. Oh, synthesis skills, that's cool. I didn't know you could see them here. Extreme physical slash damage to all enemies and decreases attack for 3 turns. Damn. I don't have these things, though. Okay. I will inherit... Yeah, I want something that can do...
All right.
Good damage to one enemy. So we'll do that instead of heal. And, oh, I can't get it for the others. It's per person. Good to know. Okay. Cool. Let's go. I got a quest to accept. I feel like the colors are a little different right now.
Back again.
Yes. Tell me about this job. At least describe the job. If I put my overflowing wisdom on display, I'll be able to stand my ground with people as powerful as this woman.
Yes.
Well, well. I suppose you really are more than you seem. I certainly can't imagine Grius would have worked with any normal child. Glad to hear it. Now, I'd like to see what you're made of. What does that mean?
Allow me to reintroduce
Hey.
myself. My name is Brigitte. I run the shop and manage trade of magic igniters. This is your
Brigitte?
first time in Grand Trad, you mentioned.
I did.
Then, what do you think of magic igniters?
I mean, they're kind of useless for what I... They're unnecessary. For the kind of magic I do, yes, they are, but I'm not going to say that to this woman. So they make things
I
easier.
suppose they make some things easier.
Aha! Situationally easier, but not broadly useful, eh? We have a good grasp of it then. Alright, next. Are you good at keeping secrets?
The best. That's a secret. I want to be cheeky with
I'm
this.
afraid that's a secret.
Are you trying to be funny? At least you're not short on nerve.
Oh my god.
I'm afraid that's a secret.
The voice acting there really got me. I'm afraid that's a secret.
Then, I have one last question.
Hit me with it.
Do you believe in God?
Ooh, good question. I do believe this in real life. I don't believe in God personally, but I do believe everyone's faith is their own, and though I think that, you know, organized religion can have its issues at times, faith and spirituality can bring a lot of warmth and joy and comfort into people's lives, so I would never, like, look down on someone for having their own faith.
Not the one everyone else does. I have my own beliefs.
In other words, not the god of sanctism.
Well, you see, if I believed in that god, I would literally believe that I were, like, subhuman scum, so...
Well, that's enough for me.
Okay, I feel like this lady doesn't like sanctism.
Yes. I think there's potential in you. I'd like to ask you to handle an extermination mission.
An extermination
You're fit for
mission?
the task.
What does that mean?
The fact is, our trade route for igniters has been, shall we say, compromised. A local monster's apparently made the place its feeding grounds.
Okay.
Evidence suggests its actual nest is near the place I personally checked out. I want you to go there, find it, and exterminate it.
Okay.
Wait, hold on just a moment. You're asking us to handle something so important? Is that even okay?
I'm asking you precisely because it's so important. There are reasons I'd rather not bring this to the guard. I usually prefer discretion with these sorts of things anyway. Especially with groups like them. But if Grius trusts you, then I certainly can.
Okay. I like that Grius is such like a well-regarded figure in the circles that we're running in.
How are you connected with Grius?
I hardly think that bears discussion right now.
What do you think?
Fair enough.
Does seem like she could use the help, but
You will be compensated, of course, and generously. There's also the option of discounts on my stock, if that appeals.
That's not the worst idea. Also, just permission to buy it in general.
Additionally, rumor has it there's even treasure to be found at the monster nest. I'd say the potential rewards are a fair match for the risk.
It's a strange request, but someone connected to Grius probably wouldn't try to trick us. It doesn't seem like a bad deal between the compensation and treasure.
I hope you've no objections to the job.
Alright.
Understood.
Thank you. You're bound for Gallica Corridor. It's only a short distance away from here.
Oh, but like a corridor. That's the place. How did people get there? How did people have enough wisdom to get there earlier? Oh. It must be New Game Plus. Because at least the way that Persona games work, your stats carry over on New Game Plus. Like your social stats. So that would mean that your wisdom would carry over from the previous game, so you would have a high wisdom on day 1, and you would be able to do Gallica Corridor right away.
This one's important.
A bullish embargo. I need to slay Gupteros in Gallica Corridor. The informant in Grand Trad, who's usually at the Hush Honeybee Inn on Sunshade Row, should have more details.
It's here. Just think of the goodies that might be hiding inside.
Okay.
And right there's a labyrinth. And right there's a labyrinth. Let's see here.
That's Gallica Corridor. Okay, thank you. A derelict mansion which once belonged to a prosperous noble family who rivaled even the royal monarchs.
If you don't have a way there, I'll lend you my carriage. Not the kind of trip you'll want to make on foot. You can leave the city through the large gate south of the central street.
You'll give us your carriage. That's really generous. I appreciate that immensely.
Don't die out there now.
Why, thank you. The monster at Gallica Corridor, right? I bet an informant would know something about it. Memorandum. Gallica Corridor. Ruins southwest of Grand Trad. Originally part of a past nation's palace, its country of origin has long passed into history, and its environs reduced to desert. All traces of its former glory are gone. Still, the land's dead linger in spirit, longing for the splendors of old and resenting the nations and peoples that outlived them. Their burning spite hangs in the air, drawing monsters to its grounds. Brigitte Lyson, the rogue proprietress of Lyson Magic Association. It's probably Lycan. Like a werewolf. The rogue proprietress of Lycan Magic Association, a shop which sells magic igniters to the general public in Grand Trad. A frosty demeanor and ample rumors of shady underground connections give her an air of unapproachability. However, she bears no discriminatory feelings towards minor tribes and chooses to evaluate people by their abilities. Some speculate this meritocratic, like a meritocracy, so meritocratic inclination stems from personal history, but the truth is anyone's guess. Okay, then. Well, I guess let's go buy some, let's go buy some, what do you call it? Some information. See what we would be facing in there.
What is it? Amazing. Fancy a bit of info?
Yep, Ox Demon of Gallica Corridor.
Want in on this?
Who told you about Gallica Corridor? The place may still harbor some treasure, since not many know about it. However, word has it that deep within is a grotesque Gupteros, a gigantic two-legged creature brandishing an axe. It's quite famous amongst adventurers. It hates anyone who uses a staff or mace, and will go berserk if it sees one. Watch out if it starts to build up its strength. The next hit could kill you straight off. Interesting. Also, I know I'm using a completely different voice for this guy than I was before, but, you know, whatever. Okay. That said, if you time your attacks well, you can knock it out of its stance and halt its attacks. I recommend swift pierce attacks with a spear of some sort. It's weak to them.
Just between us.
If you can't, then you ought to simply guard. Defending won't help you to escape, but you may just be able to survive the onslaught. Finally, there's a lot of Gorbans out there. They behave more or less the same. If you want to fight them off, use swords and spears. When he says staves or maces, does he mean mage and healer? Guess we should switch it up to be safe. Just to warn you, it's full of monsters that make the ones in Grand Cathedral pale in comparison. If you go, make sure you're mentally prepared for what you'll face. That's all I can offer you for now. Should you survive, do return. If you've got the coin, I'll have more information for you. Okay, so hold on. If I take a look at my information, primarily deals physical attacks. Prepare yourself for heavy attacks to make others strength. Pierce attacks and guards are effective tactics. Oh no, just saying this again. Yeah, okay. So Oh, I didn't check what the mag exchange rate was when it was raining. Shoot. I wanted to see what that was. Let's see. We have 6 days left. So, okay. I think what I'll do is we'll do one more day and then stop there for next time, and I think we'll try to tackle Gallica Corridor next time. How are my stats looking? My eloquence and courage are both pretty low. Should probably go talk to that lady that raises eloquence. I'm just wondering for Gallica Corridor, I'm wondering if I shouldn't use mage or healer, which are 2 of my current classes. If I should switch out, if I should go like grind in the desert for a little bit to raise the rank of some of my other archetypes. I feel like that might be useful. But I'll save that for next time regardless. So, yeah, let's go ahead and talk to the eloquence lady. Woo! Let's go.
Hey, listen.
Hello. I'm here to talk about eloquence, because I have none. Oh, Mr. Elder Gentleman, we meet again. I still haven't managed to collect many donations for the cause. I'm really sorry to ask, but if you don't mind, might you be able to afford to pitch in a little? Thank you. I swear I'll use your donation as best I can. I don't believe it. Yeah, okay. Let's talk. Let's do it.
Happy to hear that.
Oh, how wonderful. Then please come this way. The Parapus, the Ujif, the Masari, and of course the Elder too. These tribes are abhorred by the other tribes. Without a great deal of wisdom or skills, it's impossible for them to get a normal job. Work is especially limited for them here in the royal capital. You've seen the executioner in the back alley, right? Dirty work like that is all that's available to these tribes. Having a job is better than nothing, though. Those less fortunate must choose between starvation and banditry. Actually, no. There is one other option. Become ignite or experimentation subjects. But there's no guarantee they'll survive those. What kind of experiments?
What's happening?
Igniter experimentation? What does that entail? I don't know the specifics myself. Not many do. But you should still be careful all the same. Even though igniters are now considered common and useful tools, blood is being spilled for their development. I know it. I don't have many people on my side, and I haven't been able to help many people yet, but knowing there are people like you out there gives me confidence to go on. People like you who see injustice and actually try to do something about it. This world would be a better place with more people like that. Hey!
All right.
Eloquence has improved. These activities just raise your stats like such a tiny, tiny amount, though. It's not much, but here, thank you for your support. I really appreciate you hearing me out.
Well then.
We had a hearty exchange of opinions. It's about time to get back to everyone. Back to the hush, honeybee.
What is it?
Okay. What can we
Alright.
do at night? We can talk to that Mastari and raise our tolerance. Or we could do imagination, or how's everything looking? Tolerance? Tolerance and imagination are both about at the same place. Let's do
That reminds me.
support. Yeah, no, nothing for supporters.
All right then.
Hold on, out of curiosity,
Alright.
can I, if I
Let's
go
head there
here,
right away.
can I go out of the city at night? Well, let me do that.
Come
No.
off it.
That answers that question. But okay, I'm gonna go talk to that
Alright
Mastari.
Let's go.
What to do?
All right then.
Oh, I am grateful. Oh,
Greetings, elder boy. We don't see many of your tribe in the royal capital, though we're similar in that way. Have you heard of the Masari tribe?
Yeah,
I
okay.
see.
We've been through this before. Yes. Tell me about your tribe.
Pleased to hear it.
Glad to hear it. Let's go somewhere else to chat, shall we?
Well then.
Our tribe is called the Mastari. Perhaps the most obvious part of our culture is that we wear masks, just like the one I have on right now. Next thing you'll notice, we all have 3 eyes.
3 eyes? And that goes for every Mastari? What's it like to see for you all?
Our third eye cannot see things. We see the world almost exactly as you do. However, the Masari faith is vastly different from that of other tribes. We've our own unique faith, different from the state religion, Sanctism. A religion that's not Sanctism?
Well,
There are beliefs beyond Sanctism?
Ah, was that your first time hearing about it? Sanctism is definitely not the only religion in this country.
Sanctism is a belief open to all.
Perhaps that is why, at times, politics gets involved and distort its doctrine. For that reason, we refrain from revealing our faith to everyone. It's our only means of keeping our doctrine the way it should be.
That doesn't sound like the best solution, but I'm guessing it's complicated.
Some try to spread their teachings outside the island, but things quickly grow complex and one must tread carefully. Other tribes have a tendency to jump to conclusions. That's why Sanctism has gathered many believers. And now we are scorned as the masked tribe. That is who we are, forever etched in our history.
Tell me about the Mastari way of life. I feel more about their existence to improve my tolerance. Oh my god, it's such a minuscule amount.
Pleased to hear
Jesus.
It may be worth telling you more. Next time I'll tell you about our basic doctrine if the chance comes.
Hearing all that was intriguing. It's about time I head back to the inn.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
well then.
Okay. You know what I think we'll do actually right now? Is let's go ahead and jump to Solomeo Street. Or actually, I could have just jumped straight to
Come off it.
straight to this corridor, but that's fine.
Hey,
I want to go to Tredia Desert. Yeah. Okay, and then I'm gonna do a quick save here, just because it's been a little bit. It's been a long bit, Jesus. Gotta be doing that more regularly. Okay, and let's go. It's gonna be full of monsters past here. Is this where you want to explore today? Yeah.
let's go.
Let's do it. Into the unknown. Monsters seem to be on the rise, even this close to the capital. It doesn't take long to feel you're really in the wild.
Yes.
And present times make the capital a popular travel destination. We cannot stand idly by. The bounty apparently leads a pack of wild dogs, but it's something called a mandula. I think that's it. Wait, was that monster just now? Did it approach because it sensed us?
So apparently.
Looks like it checked up on us and then ran back.
Well then.
Let's just focus on the smaller curs. Can't ignore us forever.
Yes.
So you aim to lure it out. As good a plan as any, so let us be about it.
Making bounty targets appear. Some bounty requests require a number of enemies to be killed before you can fight the main target. Once you've defeated the required number of enemies, the bounty will appear. Make sure you're prepared for the real battle to begin. Okay. What I'm gonna do here
What now?
is I'm going to switch out some of these archetypes. I'll switch out my mage for I don't know, what do I want? I guess I'll switch out for Seeker. Yeah, jump back to Seeker. Yeah, let's do that.
Seeker!
And then for Hulkenberg, let's change it over to Knight.
Knight!
Okay, we gotta fix all of our equipment. Oh, did it automatically, like, give me the best equipment? That's really nice if so. I think it did. Yeah, I think it did. Hell yes, okay. Cool, okay. So I'm gonna have those on just so I can start training them as we're running around here. I'm gonna do this request, and we'll get to there, and then I'll end the video there, and then I think I'm just gonna grind between recordings so that by next time I have archetypes leveled up. Yeah, that's how I think I'm gonna approach this. Okay, let's go do this thing.
There are enemies around.
Those
Watch
are-
your step.
Why is it going between yellow and blue? What does that mean? Hold on.
What now?
Tutorials. I want to see dungeon face height. There we go. Nope. Sizing up enemies. Yeah, there we go. Lower level enemies will glow blue. Enemies of the same level will glow yellow. Higher level will glow red. Why is it blinking between them? Maybe it's like between the two levels.
We got this.
It's gonna come over to me. Okay, let's see if I can defeat these without going into a squad battle. The answer is yes. Get all those dogs.
Let's push through!
Oh, I don't have my magic anymore. For doing my overworld attacks. I'm doing sword attacks now.
Did it!
Okay. Ooh, there's a chest over there. Hold on.
Nice.
Here we go.
And while I'm grinding, I'll record while I'm grinding just in case I encounter anything interesting in the desert that is worth throwing up at the start of the next video, just so you guys don't miss out on anything.
Right there. Come on!
I can feel the power coursing through me.
Yeah, nice. That's what I want. Just get those rank ups going.
There they are.
Impressive as ever.
Oh, nope. Nice try.
Hey, good one.
There they are.
All right. How's
Very
that?
impressive.
There are a lot of these guys, geez. It's the dogs
Draw
that I want to go
steel.
after.
We are spotted.
Nope.
Right there.
Very impressive.
Yeah, these doggies. Let's
There they
go.
are. Let's push through! Charging in!
Yeah, so I can do like an infinite combo that way, but I don't get my just magic circle that instantly kills all the enemies around me.
Right there.
It's very different.
All right, we did it!
I see the enemy. Push through!
Amazing! Great move.
Okay, there's another pack of dogs over. Oh, right over there. Okay.
Right there. Time for some close combat. Charging in.
Okay, that should be enough.
Look!
I'm sensing something huge, and it's headed right for us. Seems like messing with its pack has made it really angry.
All right!
It finally appeared. Damn, it's huge. Between the worms and this guy, the people in town are essentially trapped. One certainly expects beasts in a desert, but for something like this to appear... No kidding. This isn't the type of fellow the city guard can handle. We've got to do something.
Stay present and focused.
Watch yourself. This is no mere worm or wild dog. Yeah, I can see that just fine.
Get ready!
Here it comes. Brace yourselves. Oh, shoot. Dang it. I wanted to do some messing around with archetypes and stuff. This guy's weak to fire.
They're
Or
totally
ice, right?
fireproof. You
And
better
I
do something else.
don't have any ice on right now. Can I? Shit.
Swordmaster!
Not now.
Go for it!
I stand
Oh shit,
ready.
that's not what I meant to do. God damn it.
Not now.
Oh god, this is not good. I really screwed this up. Can I escape? Nope, I cannot.
Let justice prevail. This won't do. Join with me.
Deals medium pierce damage to one enemy, lowers their defense for 3 turns. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that.
Coordination is key!
Roar with royal might.
How does he feel about pierce damage? That's okay, I suppose. I notice none of these are ice.
Hold on. I'm all prepared.
Heavy physical strike damage to one enemy, okay. Heavy physical light damage. Increase allies attack for 3 turns. Okay.
Maybe there's a better choice.
So we can do heavy damage, that's good to know.
I won't hold back! We'll do this together!
Yeah, I just don't have enough
Not this.
turns right now to do it.
Let's set it up! No.
I guess let's try... Let's see how he feels about light, because I can use that heavy light. Okay. Well, that was weak light, and I did 229, so heavy light should be pretty good.
Oh, please!
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain.
Do I? Oh yeah, it's all the debuffs and stuff. No synthesis.
Swordmaster!
Oh, if I want to be able to do synthesis with Gnome, I'm gonna have to pass twice, aren't I? Shit.
No, not this.
Okay, yeah, let's do it,
All
I
yours.
guess.
Is everyone to you?
Falconbird,
Let's stay calm.
You've got several ailments slowing you down.
We'll do this together!
We're gonna do heavy light, see how that goes. So it's 229 for the weak light. Ooh, I like this little animation. 334? That wasn't much better. A little bit more. Shit. Okay, Stroll, what, you can't do any synthesis. So let's do this from you.
Tougher than I thought.
That was pretty good.
Stand ready.
Slowing you down,
That was
Captain.
certainly useful.
Allies, together.
Not this. Come. Not now. Comrades, lend me your strength.
Well, his defense should still be lowered, so maybe I should do
Let
this
me
again.
And thus I end it.
Get
Still standing,
dead.
I see.
Oh, so close.
Is that all? This is nothing.
Okay, okay, no, we're fine. We're doing okay. We are doing all right. So I should be able to end this here.
Set it up! Not this.
I mean, I'm just gonna do my normal.
Flare!
Yeah, there we go. Probably could have just done like a basic attack. Rusted weapon, bone helm. Wow, it'd be really cool if I made use of the info I bought.
Strive for greater heights.
Let's give myself some strength
I shall rise to the occasion.
for when I'm using other archetypes. Deals weak physical slash damage to one enemy. Cool. So yeah, Seeker is just like an all-around, basically. Rampager tail, nice.
However,
That this bounty had been left unaddressed. The military must truly be short-handed.
Even so.
True, and while I'm glad we can profit from it, this sort of thing is really their responsibility.
yes.
I could not agree more. At least the threat to this area has been neutralized. For now, anyway.
Right.
Absolutely. That's enough for now. Gnome, let's go report in at the recruitment center.
What do you think?
Leave it to us. Now then, shall we return to the entrance? No, I want to keep exploring a little.
Oh,
Okay, but just a little. There may still be monsters around, so keep your eyes peeled. Memorandum. Bounty target. Found in all 3 major cities. One will find a list of targets to be subjugated or captured here, and by doing so gain a reward. Most requests are made by the state army, which is often short on manpower, and potential targets range from monsters to people. The intelligence network of the state army allows information regarding bounties to be shared instantly among all the recruitment centers. Ordinary citizens may also post bounties so long as they leave a deposit. I can't save out here. Shoot. Well, I'm gonna kill this thing real quick before we
they look
finish
pretty
off.
tough. Careful now.
What?
Right
Oh.
there.
Quick,
Let's take them all out.
take them all down in one fell swoop.
Oh, his sword is fire.
Try some of this.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Unscathed triumph.
That'll do. Right. I could get used to this. I think we're
Okay.
in the clear.
So yeah, I'm just gonna run over to the side here. Find a nice spot to plant myself. Okay, and this is where we will leave it off for today, folks. So next time, we'll come back, I'll have done grinding. We'll do the Blega Quarter, and depending on how long that takes, we may also finish up the remaining 4.5 days until the announcement. Yeah. So anyway, thank you all for joining me for another episode of Metaphor ReFantazio, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.